Icelocked here with Nocturne Gaming, back with more Legends of Eidolon today. We're taking a look at the second world boss. This is located in Yum Yum Desert's second to last zone. And to access this boss, we first have to complete the quest from Jonut here. This quest requires two parts to at least access the boss. The first part requires 200 average mana potions, 600 icing iron bite, which you get from smithing, which is right here, and it also requires 150 jellyfish from fishing. So once we complete that quest, we turn it in and get the second quest, which requires us to go to the Moonmen in Up Up Down Down and kill 10,000 of them and collect a ghost, which is a rare drop from the Moonmen. Okay, so we complete those quests. We have our two keys. We can now enter the tomb, and we can enter. This boss does have some requirements accuracy wise. It requires at least 275 accuracy to even hit him, and requires 825 accuracy to have a 100% hit chance. So now, looking at this boss, we're going to take a look at his abilities starting from the top left. So we'll go over here. And the first ability is what's going on right now. He used his hammer to smash down. He swipes across the entire first platform and then bounces down to the second platform. Safe areas include this small section at the very left of the platform on either one, or running all the way down to this small platform down here. So fairly easy to dodge. It does do a significant amount of damage, but it can be survived. So bring plenty of food for this fight as he does a lot of damage. The second ability is this blue orb here, and he lights every platform, including the bottom, with 4 spouts of blue flames. And the blue flames do hit for a small amount of damage and easily tankable. He seems to be displaying it right now, so we can dodge the red circles. Okay, so the bottom left is he uses a death laser. For me and I believe other people, he does a wiggling of the hand and shoots a laser. However, the laser is not graphically visible for some reason, so you just have to watch for him wiggling his hand. Another avenue of fighting this is to simply use abilities that attack above you. So you stand below here and throw your axe, and as he wiggles his hand here, he fires a laser, and that can one-shot pretty much everybody. It hit me for over 6,000 damage. So definitely avoid that if possible. So we'll go ahead and kill that. And let's take a look at the right side now. So the right side arms are the top right. He uses a Caress ability, which is a melee range attack. He does a little grabbing motion with the hand, and it's also a one-shot ability, does several thousand damage. So it's just melee range, so as long as you move out of the way, it won't do any damage to you. The next is the purple orb. This fires glowing purple rings at you, and they do track your movements up to the point that they're fired, and then they stay in the direction that they are when they fire. So the last ability is the scimitar, which he raises all the way up to the top and slashes down. And the scimitar does hit all 3 platforms in melee range. So again, moving to the back of the platform does allow you to dodge all of the damage. So he has one more ability that we can see once we get to the boss fight, and that's actually the head of the boss here. So, but to do that, we need to first kill all of the arms. So let's get that done really quick. So those 2 are dead. Again, pay attention on this arm up here because it does do a significant amount of damage. And all right, so we have to run over to the other side now. Turn off my auto attack so we don't get killed by mistake. And let's run up to the top platform first. So these abilities are in a rotation. So the priority of the arms are killing this bottom left and then the top right first, and then the others can be killed in any order. So here we are on the last piece of the boss, and he fires these giant ring of blue circles that shoot out in a pattern They do a meager amount of damage, so you can survive them fairly easy. And then we just kill the boss. So he also does launch some periodically around the screen, so just dodge them if you're concerned about damage. But as long as you brought plenty of food, this shouldn't be no problem for you to kill. So we have completed the boss now. He grays out and we get our loot. So the big things to consider are this gem right here, which opens world 3, and these blue silk things are used for the armor. And then lastly, the midnight cookie is also used for several pieces of crafting. So keep those in mind as you tackle this boss. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them down below. This has been Icelock from Nocturne Gaming, and we'll see you next time.